So I found this box. We've been searching for it for the last few years, and it turned out it was at Owen's parents' house. It's really fragile. It was packed in July of 2016, so it has not been open for 3.5 years. So we thought that this was lost. We didn't know what building it is. We've looked for certain items in here, and we could not find them. We didn't know what building they were in, so for us to be able to find these was absolutely awesome.
Mom needs a razor blade.
Not your fillet knife.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yes, I know what it is now.
What do you think it is?
Ornaments.
Ornaments. Ooh, there are ornaments.
Fancy.
Weird that I even had the green ones back then. I thought that was a new thing.
I remember putting
then you
them on
And
the
they're
tree.
glitter. What was I thinking, Beck?
I bet you the girls put those in.
Oh, you didn't know I was about to be part of the house.
I did.
This was after you.
This was after you. What was I thinking?
I don't even think he knows what's in there.
Okay, first thing. What one should I do? There's 3 things in here.
This.
This one?
Yep.
You want this?
Yep.
Yeah, start from the smallest.
Oh, I might need that knife again.
You have.
This tape is pretty old.
Oh, it's thick.
Stiff. Okay, first thing.
Right.
Sit down, bud. Is
Ooh.
our Ethiopian nativity.
Ooh, does it smell like Ethiopia?
No. Well, that was exciting. When I opened the box, we found our Ethiopian nativity and a Department 56 church that was my mom's, and she had given it to me quite a few years ago, and also a Christmas tree, a ceramic Christmas tree that lights up. I've been searching for the ceramic Christmas tree and the Ethiopian nativity for quite a while, for years actually, and it turns out that I had them packed and put them at my in-laws' house. So the Ethiopian nativity is really important for us because it's a nativity that we bought in Ethiopia when we were adopting Beck, and we were over there for the month of December, and so it was in our room and it was just special to us. And the ceramic Christmas tree, Owen and the kids bought it for me many years ago after my grandpa passed away, and it reminds me of him. He had one on his dining room table when I was growing up, and we would, it had all the different colored lights and everything in it, and he always had it on his table and lit up during the Christmas season, and so it's really important for me, and I've been searching, and now we finally found them. My parents just stopped and they brought the rest of our Department 56 stuff, so we can unload and unpack that this afternoon. First, we have to go get our haircuts. Lily, Beck, and I are all on our way to a haircuts appointment, so we have to change and then go do those really quick. And then when we get back this afternoon, we're gonna set all these up. We brought this shelf in and we're gonna try to set them up. Hopefully there's enough room on this shelf for them. And we will get that done this afternoon. This is the first time that I really feel like we've been able to enjoy Christmas here at our house. We're not rushing. We have things done ahead of time. We aren't, usually I'm working on orders and trying to get all those people's last minute orders in, and I did an earlier cutoff this year. So I really feel like we're actually able to take a deep breath. It also helps that Owen has Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off. He doesn't have to go back to work until Thursday. And so I feel like we're just able to do the things that we used to do before we bought our farm. And this is the first time in, this is our 4th Christmas here that we've been able to do it. So this is, or that we've been here, our 4th Christmas that we've been here. And so this is, it actually feels like we're starting to come out of this big cloud that has been over us. So that is really awesome. Lily's getting her hair cut. It's getting pretty long. Beck, do you know how you're getting your hair cut?
I don't know.
You don't know?
He wants a mohawk.
He wants a mohawk? Oh.
Yeah, he does.
Just so that you look good, right? So you look cool? Just a little. We're back from haircuts. Gonna eat some lunch. Sydney made tuna noodle casserole. And then we are going to get back to unboxing our Department 56 stuff. Beck's haircut looks awesome. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks great, bud. As fun as that was to go through old ornaments and decorations, it's a little too much clutter for me. I don't feel, this sounds really stupid, but I don't feel like we're settled here enough. And things are still really disorganized, and I don't feel like we've really moved in. And I want to have a spot for everything, and right now it just feels too cluttered. So the kids ran to town, so I'm going to pack up what they didn't, or what they had taken off the shelves, and then kind of reorganize a bit so it's a little cleaner looking, and then hopefully we'll be good to go. This is the first time since we bought the farm that Owen has not been working 2 jobs, and sometimes 3 jobs. And so it just grounds us so much more when he's able to be here, and that makes a huge difference. It really does. You know, before he was just home Sundays after church, and our church goes till about noon, so you know that makes for all the things that you have to get done and that you need his help on and that kind of stuff, it just makes it difficult. So I think that really plays a role, but I really feel this, you know, in previous years, it just has been this sense of urgency and rushing and unprepared, and it hasn't even felt like the holidays. And we really have been able to take time and do things as a family and enjoy each other and have fun and just get to be together. And that has been missing since we bought this farm. So I feel like this has been a really good season. I said earlier I can't handle all the decorations out yet because it just, I'm not 100% there yet. I'm still trying to get some energy, and I feel like we're finally kind of coming out of survival mode. And so maybe next year we'll be able to do it, but even this year this is so much more than what we did last year, and the kids have been making some memories, and we've just been having fun, and that's what this season is about. And just slow it down so that we can focus on what's most important in our lives. So I thought I would explain the importance of the Department 56 for you. Department 56 was started by a very good friend of my grandpa's named Neelan Lund, and his wife, and I believe there was another couple involved as well. And he was actually very close to my grandpa and my grandma, and he's my dad's godfather as well. So a very special person in our family, and he created Department 56, and he created these. They were all hand painted, and just a really cool company that our family has ties to. And now I know that it's changed ownership and all of that, but it still has sentimental value to us. Quite a few years ago now, probably 5-6 years ago, he passed away. And so my dad had some pieces of Department 56, and it was just a very special thing for him. So I started scouring collectible sites and that kind of stuff for signed pieces that I could give my dad. So that's become even more special for our family because they're signed pieces by Neelan that I've been able to find for my dad. And I also started, it's kind of become a tradition, although I didn't do it last year, and I also didn't do it this year. You know, it just has been too crazy with farm stuff and everything for me to spend the time searching for the pieces. It really takes a lot to find signed pieces by him. But I buy pieces for my dad, and I also started a set for my brother and his sister-in-law, and a fun one for them and their family. So this is the ship that we found, somebody found at Goodwill for $4.99. This is the signed Deadlock Arms. That's the sign of the Peed Bull Inn, I believe it is. Yep, the Peed Bull Inn. And then this is not Department 56. This is not Department 56, but my mom always had it up at her house by this church. And so I thought, why not? And then this one is the Crown and Cricket. And that is also signed. Then there's my tree that reminds me of my grandpa. The light, I need a new light bulb for that. And then here's the original church. So I would love to have like a tiered shelf that is like sculpted snow that each of these fits in. But I was saying I hate the clutter, so you know, even just having these is kind of driving me crazy, but it'll be good. It's a good goal to shoot for, especially knowing that our Christmas season is just going to be crazier from here on out. I want to try to simplify our life here in our house so that the craziness from the tree farm doesn't get pulled in here. So that might happen. I know I was talking with my dad about it, and so he said that he might start making one for himself because he doesn't have room anymore. They have a nativity, they have some of the Dickens Village, and they have some other pieces too. And so he has quite a few pieces, and so he would like to have an area where they're all at. And so if he gets his figured out, maybe he'll make one for me. Now, once the kids get back, we are going to play a board game and make some homemade pizza and possibly go to my parents' house and watch the Packer game because they play our rivals, the Vikings, so it should be a good game.
Do you want a pizza?
What we're doing?
We are at Grandma and Grandpa's making pizza.
How come?
Because it's the Packer game tonight. So
Who are we
we
playing?
get to watch, I don't know, the Vikings?
Yeah! So we're doing homemade pizzas and watching the game.
Should have tacos.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
have been
we
a good
should
idea.
have.
Tacos would have been good. Grandma doesn't like tacos though.
Oh yeah, she eats tacos when she comes here.
Does she?
It's not our farm, obviously.
Yep.